Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa. Get your education booklet in our daily newspaper, street sales, or at your school every Monday to Thursday for pre-primary up until grade 3. The lessons are for listening or watching online. Inside the newspapers, there is an insert of the lesson booklet. Please cut the top of the lesson booklet with a pair of scissors and fold it for ready to use. But there is more. We are also available on our online platforms, MyZone and Zoshi Facebook pages, and in addition, our website, Zoshi Online. Hello everyone and welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa and thank you so much for joining me today. Our theme this week is plants. And before we get into any lessons, boys and girls, we know that we need to sanitize. So let us take our sanitizer and rub inside our hands, around our hands, in between our fingers, on our wrists, and our fingertips too. Make sure your hands are dry before you touch anything else. For today's lesson, we will be talking about drawing, coloring, and differences. For our first activity today, boys and girls, let's all go to page 3. On page 3, we are going to be talking about plants. It's going to be our job to draw a plant that we know, and then we talk about it with the teacher or our parents. I have a few plants that we can talk about together, and then after that I want you to try and draw some of them if you don't know any. Let's take a look at the board. Now the first plant that everybody knows is a tree. Now the tree is something that everyone knows. There's trees outside and every tree is different. Some trees are still growing, so they're small. Other trees are so big, and there are different types of trees as well. So the first plant that we all know is a tree. The next plant that we might know or that we are aware of are roses. Now these are types of flowers and they are red. So these are red roses. There we go. Now we all know that a rose has a special shape because it curls round inside like these roses here. Then there's other plants that we might know like a sunflower. Now as you can see, it looks like the sun, and that's where it got its name from because it follows the sun every time. The sunflower can also be put in a pot plant like the one you can see there. So this one is a sunflower. We've talked about the tree and we've also talked about the red roses. Then the last one that we're going to talk about is the yellow lilies. Now yellow lilies are just as beautiful as any other plant. The lilies also come in different colors. Just like you can get white roses and pink roses, you can also get white lilies and pink ones as well. So these are the different plants that you may or may not have known about. I want you to take your time when you're drawing your plant. try to use the whole page so that there's no space left out. When you're done drawing, you can go to the next page, page 4. On page 4, we are going to be doing some coloring, and it's going to be our job to color all the different types of plants. Now, as you can see, there are 3 of them. Let's count. 1, 2, 3. Now, please make sure you actually use the colors of the plants. I've never seen pink leaves before. So, take your time and color correctly inside the lines so that your beautiful picture will be correctly colored as well. When you're done with your coloring, boys and girls, we can go to the next activity on page 5. On page 5, we have a squirrel. Everyone, let's say hi to Mr. Squirrel. Hello. He looks very busy with his acorns, and I'm sure he's stocking them up for another day. For today's exercise on this page, you are going to spot the differences and then circle them in the second picture. Now, the first picture, we can see a squirrel and he looks very happy. But there are many differences with the first picture and the one at the bottom. Can you see that in the first picture, our squirrel's eyes are closed? Yes! And then in the second picture, they are opened. So, in the second picture with the eyes that are opened, I would like you to please circle the eyes to say this part is different. Now, I don't want to do all of them with you, so I'm going to leave the rest for you to find out. I want you to please take a good look at the first picture and then at the second one. So take your time with all of these exercises, boys and girls. Have fun, color neatly, draw beautifully, and spot the differences carefully. I'll see you when you're done with everything after the advert break.
Follow us on MyZone Facebook Active Kids to watch your daily lesson and other fun activities with Zoe and Zoshi.
Boys and girls, we have now come to the end of our lesson and I hope you had fun. Remember, if you're not sure what to do or you got confused along the way, that's okay. You can always ask an adult for help. But make sure that you finish your work by yourself. So now that we are done, it's important for us to sanitize. Remember, sanitizing is not the only way we can stay safe from any germs or coronavirus. We can also practice good social distancing by checking beside us and in front of us. I wonder where Zoshi is. I haven't seen him the whole day. Are you hiding from me, Zoshi? So, from Zoshi and I would like to say thank you for joining us today and goodbye.
Our online school will help you along the way. Find us at www.zoshi.online and download the booklet. Follow us on Facebook to never miss a video. Subscribe to our Zoshi Telegram channel if you want to receive daily updates. Proudly sponsored by the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, Namibian Community Trust, UNICEF, MyZone Online School, Amos Meerkat Syllabus, and Capricorn Foundation.